pop her up here. Let's see. Let's take a look at these. Hey, 2 people. 3. What's up, Beth? This one actually looks like it has everything I'm going to need. Let's check out another place. Mute it.
I did. Look, I don't need 2 echoes here.
Let's see. Let's check out CJ Pony. So, how's your day going, Beth? Or night? Oh, 5 people. Yeah, it's been pretty chilly over here today, too. Wow, I can't even spell Mustang. Mustang. Can you ask her to come here, please? So I can see what she wants.
I didn't sign up to be there, boy.
Where do you live at, Beth? We're supposed to be in the mid-60s and then in the 70s and then into the 80s. Hey, Marisa. Darian.
Look, it's like my only YouTube username that's not super lame.
I don't need a Holly rebuild kit. This ain't a Holly carburetor. CJ Pony, you suck.
I guess I'm gonna swap back over. It's only sleep place.
I'm just waiting for this weekend. It's going to be gorgeous.
Oh, I know.
$68. Hey, one of the parts stores I have that kit.
Yeah, they might. I mean, hell, they had the fuel pump and the fucking starter.
Hey, Rusty. Sorry, I'm trying to find a carburetor rebuild kit. I don't have a double. I don't have a quadruple. Why can I not find a single barrel carburetor rebuild kit? Now I can't even spell carburetor. Nope, that didn't even work. Google carburetor for me. I forgot how to spell it.
All right. I know it's
How's it going where you are, Rusty?
There you go.
I just abbreviated it.
Well, it's right there.
That's how I spelled it, and they said it was wrong.
Oh, that's how it's spelled.
An okay night after a day in the patch is an outstanding night. Yeah. Hey, Jim. Any idea where I can get a rebuild kit for this carburetor? Napa. I never thought about checking out Napa.
Napa's still a thing?
There's a Napa right over there on Perkins Road,
yeah.
right down the street from Sonic, dude.
Yeah. Well, I don't get around town anymore.
Now the fun part is figuring out their website. How much do they normally run? Hey, Alice. Thank you, Beth. Sorry, just doing a little searching here. That's it? I know earlier I went and bought a brand new fuel pump because the original one was all gummed up and everything. They're closed here, Jim. They close at like 7 o'clock here, which is kind of stupid.
Man, imagine a kid taking that out and playing with it. Poor TV.
No image.
Alex wanted to come out and see Daddy in the race car.
Okay. Hey, Mach 1.
He also said that when you started it, it was scary.
Technically, you started it. I just poured gas in the carburetor.
Yeah, well, he said when we started it, it was scary.
It would have been scarier if you hadn't had the clutch in. It would have moved.
Yeah.
It would have came off the jack stands.
Because I guess it's in gear. Keeps trying to move.
I've already checked Advance and O'Reilly's, and all they have is for the 2 and 4 barrel and the trick carbs.
Alex?
Hey, Alex, want to say hi, bub?
Wave. You say hi? You're pathetic.
He does not sound like he's feeling well.
He's exhausted. But he won't go to bed.
Hey, Alex says hi.
He had a field trip today and then did not have a nap until he got home at like
Oh, they closed at 8.
5:30. And then it was only like a 45-minute nap. Now he's too tired to eat or do anything.
That is a really short nap, even
Except
for
for
me.
wine.
I like my
Dude,
3
I
to
don't
6
take
hour
naps. Once I fall asleep, I'm asleep.
See, I have those naps where I'm just like, it's nice and warm, and I'll just pass out and have a nice little 6-hour nap.
Yeah, then you're up for 24.
No,
We
because
wanted to come out and see the race car though.
I know Rock Auto has the carb rebuild
Are you ready
kits,
to go back inside?
but it's something I kind of want to go ahead and get and
What's
take the
wrong?
old one off and rebuild. You're thirsty?
Don't give him a Mountain Dew.
Well, I can't give him this can anyways. It's got fuel on it.
Are you thirsty?
Oh, yeah.
It's got some fuel gunk.
Well, we gotta go inside for that. Are you ready to go inside?
Hey, Jim.
Say bye-bye. You wanna wave?
Alex, can you wave?
Bye-bye.
Is there any way I can actually just blow out those jets and everything on that carb? I want to rebuild this one. It'd be a lot cheaper right now. Soak them in what? Gas? Because the fuel pump is working. It's pumping fuel. It just can't get through. What'd you do?
I dropped a socket. Don't worry, I can get it. First time I had to be elbow deep in something.
Yeah, I already took the filter off Mach 1 and cleaned it out with carb cleaner and everything. It was already clear all the way through when I first took it off. Yeah. Alright, I'll show you the carb Mach 1. It's just a single barrel. Hey, ZZ. So what's going on where you live? I mean, it's nice and tight, but as far as actually working, I don't know. No, I haven't taken it off yet. Whew. At least you're back in the South, man. I wish I could get there.
Yeah, because we're central.
Oh, everybody in Oklahoma says it's the South, but it's more or less
It's central. This ain't South. You want South?
Hey, Mike.
Texas or one of our neighboring states.
Stockwise Auto. What brand of carburetor is this, anyways? I haven't found any kind of markings or anything on it anywhere. Or is this just a generic Ford carburetor? It's an Autolite. Yeah, go figure. You can't get anything made in America anymore. How's that Toby Keith song going? Made in America? Something he can fix with a Craftsman wrench and some WD-40?
Is it supposed to move? Yes. Does it not move? Correct. Use WD-40. Is it supposed to move?
Oh, dude, PB Blaster is almost as good as WD-40.
Yeah. Or is it supposed to stay still?
Okay, so what is this line right here?
I mean, it's capped off. It's gotta go to something.
I've been trying to figure it out. All I know, it just goes straight into the intake. Vacuum to what? I mean, the plug on the end of it's been there for God knows how long. Come here. No. Yeah. Snack time. Put me down for a minute. You always gotta keep snacks in the shop. Hey, Mystic.
That's how you live. Snacks and dudes.
No, that don't go to the distributor, Jim. I've got the line that comes out the carburetor to the distributor for the vacuum advance. But the flare nut popped off of one end, so I got to get it back on there and reflare it. Give me the air breather.
Well, depending on which way it goes. But unless that's that's the bottom.
Well, if you remember, this goes here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm just like, well, yeah, it goes bottom. It goes that way. Okay. Yep, not so close to the old gasoline.
Thanks, MVP. Maybe I should just start doing live streams on Tuesday nights only. Hey, Mach 1, didn't you say you had a carburetor that would work? How much would you want for it? Cool, that works. Darian, monster. Crud in the top of my drink. Cheers. Oh. Hey, Darian. Oh, there's that flare nut.
Oh, you found it? Awesome.
Yeah, here's that flare nut that popped off the vacuum advanced line. Speaking of which, let me see that line, Darian.
There you go.
Oh, it's popped back on.
I kind of figured it would. But... yeah, the fun part's going to be...
That thing's rusting.
yeah.
Holy crap. I don't think it's going to focus. Yeah. Come on, focus on the line. There we go. That line is like that all the way down. Where it's pitted and everything else. Might just have to order another one. Might just order a new air breather just for shits and giggles. Hey, what kind of gas mileage did these motors get?
Oh, did you hear Sudan, the last male white rhino died today? Or yesterday? The last male white rhino died.
The last I heard, they were worried about him dying soon, but I didn't know
yeah,
it
they
died.
had to put him down. They had to euthanize him. His condition got to where he couldn't even stand.
Should have just waited and see if anything changed.
Yeah.
Nature has a way of taking care of its own without us interfering with it. So, yay. That's what kind of gas mileage this thing got. Mach 1 came back with gas prices were 25 cents a gallon. It sucked.
Definitely.
Well, I am definitely going to rebuild the motor.
It's going to be a fun project.
You're going to learn a lot.
Oh, yeah.
The old air breather.
I just do. There's so much coke on this motor.
So yeah. $15, maybe a little better. Well, with the way my wife drives, it'll be more or less about $7.
Better make those a good 7 miles.
Surprised she hasn't chimed in yet. She normally watches the live stream when I'm outside or she's somewhere else.
Oh no, she's just waiting until you get inside.
That would be me, Impact, not my wife. He said maybe 20, 25 if you drive it conservatively.
Drive conservatively? What's that?
Well, there might be 2 single barrels on here. You never know. I do want it to have a little bit of get up and go. Howdy, Impact.
Hey.
How?
Let's go.
Go. Ford Autolite 1-barrel carburetor 1100. You know, I think I saw that rebuild kit on my laptop. Well, that's just another way that Ford sucks, Jim. He goes, and it's funny because my GMC gets 15 miles per gallon out of a 350. Well, didn't you say they've done that differently down in Australia, Impact? Where they separated the intake and the head? This thing is not supposed to take forever to turn on. It's a brand new laptop. Now I'm starting to get irritated with my computer. I might have to do some research on that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Rock Auto has the rebuild kits for $21.79 for the 1-barrel 1100. Yeah, it kind of sounds like a Mach 1. I want to check another website. No, I didn't take it down. I don't take anything down. Since I'm on my computer, I'll check in a second, Impact. Let's check. What was the name of the stream? I don't remember. Let's see, what was yesterday? Today's the 20th. It's showing on my end, Impact. I'm not going to do a motor swap. I'm just going to rebuild the straight 6 and leave it in here. It's called a long day impact. Dude, what are you watching?
Part from Naruto.
Naruto?
Yeah.
Kids. And their anime.
Oh. Shut up, anime's great. My hero, Boku no Hero Academia. So good.
Good Lord. I still need 112 hours to hit 1,000 watch hours. Which is why I'm rebuilding it instead of putting something else in it. This is only the second straight 6 that I've ever came across in my life. I'm just going to rebuild it just to rebuild it, Mach 1. Make sure everything's running good and the whole 9 yards. So it'll last another 50 years. Especially with the way my wife drives. Yay. So basically, all I got to do is just take the carb off and let it soak for the most part. Will that really do anything to clear out the passages and jets and everything? Where'd that screwdriver go? Where's Stubby at, Darian? You put Stubby away?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Put basically everything away.
Where's that half inch?
Half inch.
Wrench.
Wrench.
Half inch wrench.
Give me a second. The top's over here. Right here. I've noticed we've only really used about 3 different wrenches.
That's what's so great about the old American cars.
Piece of 1/2 inch.
Hey, I wonder.
I don't fucking.
I'm actually genuinely curious about something. Alright, so when I had you try and start it with the fuel line disconnected from the carb, it was pumping.
Yeah.
But nothing came out of the filter when I disconnected the fuel
So
line.
it's possible that it's not going through the filter.
Possible. Because, I mean,
Well, it's not clogged.
yeah, I did check the filter earlier. Honestly, I don't even remember him saying that impact. I know if it was a Mach 1, Mach 1 would be excited. Frankly, so would I. See, earlier I filled up the filter with fuel just to see if it was getting through, and it is. Which is the same thing I'd done, but when I just took the fuel line off, there was nothing in it whatsoever. I think 68 only had the coupe and a GT. I'm not sure. I'm still doing a lot of research on these old cars. Dude, how much sugar are you gonna fucking eat?
A lot.
You've eaten like half the box.
With help.
That's a lot of chocolate, dude.
I've only eaten like 3 or 4. And a nutty bar.
Hey, tell you what, hop in the car and go to start it. I want to see something. Yeah, it's pumping fuel. There just wasn't anything in the filter. None whatsoever. Any idea why that is? There's no leaks, no nothing. I mean, I guess I could hook the line straight up to the carburetor and see what that does. Hey, grab Stubby, take that fuel line off.
Which side?
Grab Stubby, take the fuel line off.
That's what I was thinking.
It's going to be a pain to pull it off. Just because that line is flared. You're going to have to slide the clamp off of the hose.
If I can get just the clamp and off the hose with it, it'd be great. Alright, Stubby, sit down.
Careful, we don't want your fragile little hands getting a cut or a scratch.
Oh, I know, right? I've scarred my hands enough. Fucking come off. Don't be such a bitch.
Okay, so that line's not going to go there. It's at the wrong angle. Here, hold the phone. Yep, definitely at the wrong angle. It's not going to work. It's not long enough. Hey, can we just drop it, guys? Whoever said it, said it. It's in the past. No need to dwell on it.
Time to check out the comments, see what was
What?
Nothing, I'm talking to myself.
I know Impact. Hey, tell you what. Come over. Just hold the phone. Let's see if the filter is actually the problem. They have more people in that house across the street. It's like watching the first Fast and the Furious with everybody coming over and leaving. All right, go ahead and try getting it to start. Do it. Yeah, we're good on fuel, even at the filter.
Okay, so it's gotta be the carb then.
Yeah, it's got to be the carb. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do, Jim. I was just wanting to make sure it actually wasn't the filter. So I guess I'll go to Napa tomorrow, pick one up. Alright, you can hop out the car, Dario.
Alright.
Get out. Seat looks like a damn death trap.
It is.
Why do people always want to make a damn scene?
Because it's what people enjoy doing.
You know, they show they have one online, Mach 1. It's just they're closed right now. They close at 8, and it was 8:30 when I checked. So definitely not happening tonight. I am probably going to go to the store. I am definitely going to go to the store and get more carb cleaner and everything. Go ahead, that way I can go ahead and get it soaking. I'll be in there in a minute. So, yay. No. All we really did was change out the fuel pump and narrow down that it was the carb. Not getting fuel into it. Well, through it. We got a late start on it today. Very late. We didn't actually get started till what? 5:30, 6 o'clock, Darian? Sweetheart, if you're actually listening, I'm gonna have to rebuild the carburetor like I said earlier. Oh yeah, that's common sense impact. You should have seen how nasty the fuel was coming out. Oh, I've rebuilt 4 barrels. They're all easy. Just take your time and pay attention. Bucket O carb cleaner. Let's take a look. And I'm assuming you can get that at any parts store. You can get almost anything at Walmart. $30. Gunk carburetor parts cleaner complete kit. I'm pretty sure they're closed right now. Oh, there is O'Reilly's. We're open until 10. Hey, Darian, you want to come over here and call O'Reilly's for me?
Do what?
Call O'Reilly's. See if they have a bucket of carburetor parts cleaner.
Yeah. Let's see. Alright, is it still open?
They close at 10. AutoZone is probably still open too.
Alright, go back.
Oh, they 372-6060.
So what you needing?
A bucket of carburetor parts cleaner.
There. I won't remember that. They're connected. That's nice.
Yes, sir. Do you have a bucket of carburetor parts cleaner? Okay. Alrighty, thank you, sir. Yep. They have it. They just don't have it listed on their website. It's about $30. Hey, Impact said, "What's up, Shaggy?"
So,
All right, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so what's up? Alrighty. Okay, are we over the Mach 1 debate on who said what?
it looked like it.
No, no, Mach 1 was just clarifying for Impact what was said. Dude, what are you watching?
YouTube. I'm watching the game.
A stupid game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, you ready to go to O'Reilly's?
Yeah, why not?
Go ahead and get back. Yank the carburetor off and Drop it in there and let it soak without taking it apart, and that should help dissolve some of the stuff. Can't even drink my drink. Danke.
Figured you might want those.
Yeah. Hey, will that carb cleaner do any damage to those gaskets? Now, the Monster's the reason why I couldn't stay in my mouth.
Yeah, I'm just popping into the corner.
By the way, Katie said you should have done some dancing or something out here while I put Alex to bed.
Yeah, I could have done something. I read the comments. Give myself that.
What's the likelihood of that carb cleaner damaging those gaskets? It won't hurt them? I wonder if I let it soak all night and yank it out tomorrow morning. Oh, I was just going to put it in there whole without disassembling it at all. Just let it work its way into the passages and all that. Dissolve what's ever in there.
Alright, cool.
Alrighty. So I can just take it off the car, drop it in the cleaner, let it soak overnight. I can take some of it apart.
Oh, okay, that's easy. Drill.
Yeah, I'll just use a drill and take the screws out.
Yeah, do what we did earlier.
Shh. Big mouth.
Look, gotta solve issues. Should head to O'Reilly's Auto Shop.
Alright, check this out. That's what I got out of the bowl earlier. Along with scraping some gunk out. Yeah, Gonzo, I do. Hey, sweetheart. She's mad. Okay,
Locking this door.
all right. I never opened that, did I? Maybe. I don't remember. Look, it's just a shot. Mach 1, I'm always in the doghouse. Haven't you noticed how I'm always outside? Want to go start the truck?
Yeah, I can put this in there.
I have an idea of what I'm going to do as far as letting it soak overnight and everything. But I will take like the top off and the sides, that kind of stuff, so it can get in there real good. I am also going to look at it as I'm taking stuff off. That way I can see if something actually needs replaced on that thing. This guy, when I bought the car, he said he put this carburetor on and it ran just fine. But it's not running now, so I'm thinking he ran it with crap gas in it. But that was also 10 years ago. He gave me 2 different stories on it, so have a good night, Mach 1. We'll see you later. Well, I've got another carburetor that came with the car. Which is the one he said originally came off the motor. I don't know. I'm piecing things together as I go with this thing. Just because I don't know the history of it.
Well, we're making progress, so it's a bonus.
For this in the house, it's $300. I don't want walking away.
Can't blame you there.
Off to O'Reilly's. Hey, Waldo's not wearing a striped shirt today.
Yeah.
Although he does like the nickname Shaggy. All right, y'all there? Just doing a little driving. What's that, Jim? That's the Flowmaster exhaust. It was on here when I bought the truck. Got an exhaust leak I gotta find on it though. Sounds like it's coming from where the mufflers go to the manifolds. Hey, Diamond. Everybody's favorite place, the parts store. Oh, I just pulled into the parts store, dude. It's maybe a quarter mile from my house.
Yeah. Pretty lucky there.
Walmart's like an eighth of a mile. So, let's go. You coming, them nuts?
Might as well. I'll wait for him to pull out though.
Thanks, Picker.
Alright, let's go. Keeping your live stream.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right.
I just need a bucket of carburetor cleaner.
Find a bucket.
That's what I'm looking for. Right there. Kim dip. Oh.
Oh, you just like now.
Good Lord, Jim.
Oh, it's so heavy.
Yeah. You're paying for it right there.
Yeah, sure.
Total comes down to. Are you an advisor water member?
No.
No. All right. Total comes down to 30 with 46 cents. Can you confirm for me on there?
Absolutely not. Hey, do y'all have rebuild kits for a single barrel carb?
Oh, I mean, I'm not so
I know online it showed that y'all had for the 2 barrel and the 4 barrel. I know Napa sells the single barrel. I didn't know if y'all did.
The single barrel?
Yeah.
That's fine. Hey, Jared, do we have single barrel, what is it, repair?
Rebuild kit
Rebuild kits?
for single barrel carbs for a 68 Mustang straight 6.
What is it off of again?
68 Mustang coupe. $1,100 impact.
Would it be, what should I shut up under? Would be,
It's a Mustang base. First one. Well, second one. Whatever. No. I said second because number 2.
okay.
It's 1,100.
We're having it stock, but I got it here tomorrow
Tomorrow?
afternoon. Yep, tomorrow after 2.
How much is it?
$31.99.
It's actually like $1 cheaper than Napa. Let's go ahead and order it.
Yeah.
And I'll pay for it tomorrow when I come in.
Yep. Phone number?
405-880-4496. Mike.
Mike Hoffman?
Yep. That's right, I have ordered parts here before.
Yeah. And yep, that'll be here tomorrow after 2.
After 2?
Yep.
Awesome. That'll work out great.
Yep. I gotta just come in, give them your name, tell them what you came to get.
Thanks, John.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Have a great night.
What's up, John? Hey, you guys have my number now? Just because I just told the guy at O'Reilly's. If you want to call me, call me. I don't care, just as long as it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. It don't bother me one bit, but I just ordered a carburetor rebuild kit for the same price that Napa has it listed. And that'll be here tomorrow after 2 o'clock. I can have that carburetor rebuilt tomorrow, back on the road, get it back on the Mustang, and it'll be good. They're express shipping it, so ordered it tonight, gets down to Oklahoma City, and gets thrown on the truck for delivery. Bad habit, Gonzo. Bad habit. Hey, Jumanji's out now.
Oh, hey, look at that.
It comes with all that stuff, Impact.
Picture Perfect 3. Don't care for Picture Perfect 3. Didn't care for... Ooh, we got gypped.
Light. The light jipped me. It didn't give me my green arrow. Oh, I wasn't speeding. I wasn't even up to the speed limit. That's just the sound of my exhaust, John. So when we get back, I'm going to get that carburetor off. Well, actually, I'm going to make Shaggy over here do it so he can learn something. And then start taking it apart and getting it in the carburetor cleaner so it can have a good long while to soak before I start rebuilding it. And yes, I'm going to take pictures of it as it's being taken apart. That way I don't forget nothing. That's the plan, Impact. He's wanting to learn.
Oh no, small child. 30 points.
50 if you get him with the car door. Ugh. No smoke, no fire, and disconnect the battery. The Skull Straight 6s are very simple, Impact, which is one reason why I asked him if he wanted to learn on it. By the way, Shaggy, Gonzo said no smoke, no fire, and disconnect the battery.
Okay. That's
which I don't understand. I smoked while messing with carbs, but I've also probably been kind of lucky.
Yeah. Pretty sure this is pretty flammable.
Well, it is a corrosive.
Exactly.
So, most corrosives are flammable.
Yeah. I don't feel like blowing up today.
Oh, dude, being blown up ain't that bad.
Says you.
Been there, done that. Well, I'm going to smoke while he works on this.
Might just have to get that hoodie. It's starting to get chilly.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about looking up one, seeing if I can't get one. Yeah, that's true. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. If you get fuel on it, you get fuel on it. Don't matter. I wear these things for work anyway, so they get kind of destroyed. All right, let's see what he can do. Hang on. What are you getting ready to do?
I'm about to take this bitch off.
What are you going to start with?
Obviously that.
Well, after you get the fuel line disconnected, then what are you disconnecting?
Look. I'm not good at talking out loud. I just kind of do it.
I just disconnected from right there.
Yeah.
Actually, it should still be pretty loose.
Yeah. Pull it right off. Alright, cool. Now let's...
Now what are you going to do? What else is connected to the carb?
Oh, there's the fuel line.
You need to take off the rest of your lines. You need to take off your linkage.
Yeah, there's all this good shit that I gotta take off. It's absolutely wonderful. Hold this to my side. Well, I'd be lucky enough for this to fit.
Now, you want to know what I would suggest to do?
Hmm.
When you're getting ready to undo that throttle linkage and everything, take a picture of it so you know how it goes back on without messing nothing up.
Like this one?
Well, this whole assembly right here. This just pops off with a flathead screwdriver.
Oh no, this is bolted on. Oh man, I'm gonna take off all of that shit too.
Yeah. Dude, you wanted to learn.
I know, I just didn't want to.
It's time to man up and learn.
Where do I start?
Are you guys getting a good laugh at this?
I would certainly hope so. At least someone gets some enjoyment out of this. 'Cause it's certainly not gonna be me. There's a bolt. I've got to take that cable.
Nah, you gotta do it old school, Gonzo. No gloves allowed.
What are gloves?
I can't work wearing gloves anyways. I can't feel nothing in my hands.
I'm still going home and taking a shower. That's alright. I'm just gonna look around here. Figure out what I need to take off. Oh, thank you.
Was it on top of
You wanna take a
taking off
picture?
your throttle linkage?
Yeah, let me take a picture first. That way I don't forget.
You've also got this line here.
Yeah, I've got that line here. I've got this I need to disconnect. There's a bolt here, that.
No, you're not. You're not going to take that nut off. You're going to take that bolt off.
Yeah. That means
And
there's
once you get this line off, there should be a bolt.
Oh,
The bolt might actually be on the other side.
might actually be able to tell really quick.
Just taking some good pictures so you know how it goes back on.
Yeah.
Because all I'm going to do is rebuild it. And you're hooking it all back up.
And even then, I still get to pay attention while you build it. So. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, we're going to do a carburetor rebuild video. And it's going to be an actual video, not a live stream.
Well, let's turn my flash on auto.
Yeah, tuning is something I've never been good at on carburetors impact.
So take the picture. Bolts and shit.
Now get you a real good picture down in here.
Yeah.
That way you have the whole car photographed.
I gotta turn that on next time.
That's true, Jim.
At least I got technology's help.
No. Jim said, geez, smartphones. We didn't have no stinking smartphones to take pictures. We used good old memory. Probably why it took forever to get stuff back together. Which is true. I've rebuilt carburetors before growing up, and it was a nightmare trying to remember where everything went. Because we didn't have no stinking smartphones when I was a kid either.
Look, I grew up with decent technology. I'm sorry.
Well, you're 20. I'm 30. So.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Okay.
And these guys
You would
are
have
all,
been about 19 when.
so some of
phones
some of
came
these
out.
guys are older than me.
Yeah.
Back then, they had the old camera on the tripod with the flashbang and.
If they were lucky. Thank you, Stubby.
Dude, there's longer screwdrivers in there to make that easier.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to get one. Look, I was trying to make do without having to get back to the toolbox.
I hope you guys are enjoying this.
A lot more than me. About to check out these comments.
That would be awesome, Impact.
I already dropped the shoot.
All right, Gonzo said he resembles that remark. You know, the one with the flashbang cameras on the tripods. Jim said the closest he had was a Polaroid.
Hey, I grew up with Polaroids. For like a couple years.
Hey, no offense.
What?
But I was actually just kind of messing with you.
You don't have to pull that off.
No.
I'm pulling it off anyways.
You don't
I
have
give a
to.
fuck.
That nut over here I told you not to touch. And that one's how you hear move the carburetor.
Yeah.
So just do those two nuts.
You know what? I don't know why the fuck I'm messing with that line. You know what? I already removed the fucking screw. It's coming off anyways.
No, there might be antifreeze in it because the guy told me he left antifreeze in the block to keep it from freezing. So tighten that hose back up.
Dick. I'm definitely pulling up fucking pictures. Confidence. That's all I gotta say. Big ass.
If you're talking about modern times, Jim, 10 pigs is more like $60 or more.
Should have told me before I loosened this bitch so much. What a dick.
Dude, I'm gonna mess with you.
I know.
You should know this by now. And I think I saw somebody else pop in here. Yep, Big Bear. What's going on, Big Bear?
I don't know. I have this muted. Do you know? Damn this. Back the fuck up.
Don't let those screwdrivers connect those two terminals on that battery.
No, it's
That would be
not.
bad.
It would only connect to one. It's fine.
I told you about how I welded a wrench to fucking fender, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Well, we're actually working on a carburetor right now, Big Bear. I'm teaching a newbie how to work on cars. No, I remember the lines. Besides, I don't have masking tape anyways, Mark 1. Oh, we got to see the struggling.
No, I'm not
struggling
struggling. I'm trying to
phase.
remember if I'm turning it the right way. My lefts and rights are bad.
Okay, Jim, yeah, I can see apprentice newbie. He hasn't moved up to newbie yet.
No, I was turning it the right way. Alright, god damn it.
Alright, let's see your constipation face there, Shaggy.
There's no face. Gotta keep it on.
Did you get it out without losing it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Uh-huh. Ta-da.
All right, there's one of his nuts. Let's see if the other one will drop.
I was about to make that comment.
That ain't gonna work. You better get a ratchet wrench.
I know.
That's why I have ratchet wrenches. They're awesome. What is that, a 1/2 inch?
7/16.
7/16?
9. Then no 7.
9/16, then it goes down to a 1/2,
Yeah.
and then it's a 7/16.
You got 2 3/8 in here.
Yes, I know. That's because that's what the kit came with. So you need to look in the toolbox and find a 7/16
Yeah,
wrench.
I gotta find the old-fashioned way. Damn it! Here I was trying to be privileged.
Yeah, I'm just waiting until we get to that point, Impact. I'm gonna show them how to look up torque specs and everything else.
Yeah.
I never made that mistake because my dad was always standing over my shoulder going, you might want to go ahead and stop. One time I decided not to listen to him and I tightened something up so much I ended up ripping the threads out.
Okay, I was just tightening it even more. Like it's hard.
You know what helps if you turn the wrench the other way.
What, this way? Look,
You
I'm
see how
losing it.
it's angled like
Yeah,
that?
I know.
Do it like that. That way
It's
you're
like,
coming up.
yeah, I'm not that much of a noob.
Look at that, the carburetor's moving.
Oh, well, I don't think it's supposed to do that.
Oh, I've broken spark plugs before. Where the spark plug socket on them. It slipped off when I was taking them out and snapped the top of the plugs off.
Why can't I just have a ratchet wrench?
Because life is too easy with ratchet wrenches.
Yeah, I know.
This is how it used to be back in the day.
Look. This is
Before
how it was
ratchet
when I worked
wrenches
in a
were
mechanic
created.
shop. I didn't get ratchet wrenches. I got shit tools. Got the old spares. So I had incomplete sets everywhere.
Dude, I've got missing tools from people going in the bed of my truck taking shit out of my toolbox.
Yeah, kind of a problem here and there.
You better hold on to that carburetor in case this has to fall off. Alright, when you pull that carb off, put those nuts back on the studs.
Yeah,
That way they don't go missing.
gotta remove that. Gotta disconnect here.
Yeah. How did I say disconnect that?
Pop
Get
it
you a
off.
flathead screwdriver and it pops off.
Hello, Stubby.
Nope, get a long one.
Hello, senor.
Hold that carb in place.
No, it's probably would have been easier to do when I still had the carb bolted in.
If I can get it in there. Here, hold the phone.
Well, you knocked something off.
Move your hand.
Hey, you knocked my fucking line down.
There goes your linkage.
I know. Fucking.
And here's your carburetor. Look at that, no gasket whatsoever. That looks pretty clean.
There's your gasket.
I actually think I might have him take it apart. Just so he can learn.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah, by the way, the bowl on here is still full of fresh gas.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, I'm not telling him, Jim. I guess he was telling the truth about replacing the carb, putting that one on. You see that rag on top of the car?
Yeah.
Get it, shake it out real good. Since my wife used up all my shop towels, stuff it in that hole so nothing falls in there or gets in there.
All right.
Make sure there's actually no kind of big dirt chunks or anything like that.
I feel like a matador. Toro.
Well, we're rebuilding it just in case, Impact. If I had tape, it would just tape across the hole, make it a lot easier.
Yeah. All right. Your hole's filled. Congratulations.
It's the first time my hole's ever been filled. Alright, so where'd you put that carburetor parts bucket?
Right there.
Pop the tabs off, open it up.
I've got to fucking invest in my knife and bring it.
Hold on, let me move the ratchet.
Yeah, I was getting there. I was about to.
Hey. Hold it. Tell you what, just hold this.
I can do it. It's not hard.
Well, you're acting like it is.
I've seen your struggles.
Yeah, be kidding me. Let me see that smaller one.
Dig. Yeah. Yeah. Going at it for a reason. I don't like to make my life too overly complicated.
Well, you're already succeeding because you're not married.
Yeah, true.
I'm not going to tell him I have a paint can key in the house.
Who needs one of those? I've never used one of those.
I think everybody hates SIM tabs, Impact. Dude, you better be careful with it shaking around like that. You'll start spilling it.
Yeah. Fine, I'll fucking move it somewhere. Move it to a corner. How about that? Use my spot.
Oh, look at that. Hey, check it out. You got a basket for your parts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was nice enough to include it.
Alright, so grab the car. Time to start taking it apart.
Yay. I'm gonna move this so I don't bump it.
Set it on top of the stones.
They're not stones, bricks. Solids. I need Phillips. I got flathead.
Phillips for the top, flatheads for the side.
Yeah. Senor Stubby, you make a return. Can I find this? Where's Elena? I have.
I told you I got those short screwdrivers for a reason.
Make you feel like you have big hands?
Nah, I got my wife for that. Dude, just grab the drill.
I don't want to.
Kids making it overcomplicated.
Not overcomplicated. Just
See how nasty this fresh gas is once he has to top off.
yeah. I can find a slightly more stable. There we go. Get it.
No, I'm gonna grab a bench tomorrow when I go over to my mother's. I'm gonna set it up right over there once I get all that cleaned out and
Yeah, a bench would be nice.
get that junk out of here. But at least I got a trash can in here for all this crap.
Yeah, but we need to kind of take it out. Kind of full of snacks. Or remainders.
I kind of ended up not having time to get a bench over here or anything before I got the car. But I gotta go to my mother's tomorrow afternoon, pick her up and take her to see a lawyer. So once all that's done and over with, I'll grab a bench and the air compressor and the whole 9 yards. You want this car to get totaled once it's done, don't you, Impact?
Oh man, that would be. I gotta agree.
Oh, he retracted the message. Yeah, the air compressor and the air tools is one thing my mom said I could take just because she hates the sound of it and all that other kind of stuff. And plus, they don't really use it, never have. Oh, and you repost it after you retracted it.
Man, he's right. It would be funny.
Dude, you're talking to somebody who couldn't even remember how to spell carburetor.
Yeah, you.
I couldn't even remember how to spell accomplish this afternoon while at my daughter's therapist office.
Alright, now I got all these. Take them out.
Hey, sweetheart.
Somewhere to put these.
Just drop them in with the cleaner. I'll shove my hand in there and pull them out tomorrow. Because they got a nice layer of grease and crap on them.
Let's toss them in the bucket.
Jim, my brain is just fried. We're working on it, sweetheart.
Oh shit, it really is time.
Is it only 10 o'clock? Well, we're not making no noise disturbing the peace, so we're not violating the city ordinance code.
Yeah, that's why I live outside of city limits. Because, well, fuck that.
Here, just hang on. I need to go grab my phone charger real quick. You're covering the camera, by the way.
I noticed. Don't hand it to me on the wrong side. Wrong side. Remember, let's find a decent place to set this. How do I reverse camera? That's the button. Fuck, drop the phone.
Where'd you put the phone? Oh.
Right there. Look, I can't do this with, one hand and holding the phone. It's a little too complicated for me. Figured I'd set it up.
Well, if you were older and more experienced, it wouldn't be a problem.
Sorry, I don't do POV videos. Yeah, I'm kind of dwarfed by the hoodie. Nah, it's not getting in the way yet.
Things are just building up to this impact. But Katie's right. You do look like a 10-year-old in his dad's clothes wearing my hoodie. Now, there will be no live stream tomorrow, guys.
I totally agree, Impact. Totally agree. God, will this thing just come?
Hey, at least the last few live streams have all been about the car. Except for maybe last night. Dude.
Look, it's rust. It's gonna come off anyways. How the
Careful.
fuck did you get this off earlier?
See, if you were paying attention earlier instead of messing
I was
around on
paying
your
attention.
phone.
I just wasn't paying that much attention. There it is. Found it. Just had to pay a little bit more attention to what I was working with. Now, what the fuck you want me to do with the gas?
Dump that gas in the cooler over there. We're going to see how bad it is. Bring it over here. I can't get over there with this. No, grab the cooler. Or slide it with one foot.
That's not too bad.
You know, that's a lot of gunk, though. I did vacuum up quite a bit of gunk out of it earlier.
Anything else I need to take apart besides oh yeah, the side shit.
Wow, way to go. Not even looking.
What? What'd I drop? I don't think it was supposed to come out.
Let me see the carb.
This side. I saw it drop.
Here, hold the phone.
It's okay, we're rebuilding it anyways.
Nope, if you actually looked, it fell out of here.
Look, I don't know
Not
what the hell it's
there,
supposed to look like.
not there, not there.
Look, Todd, new guy,
Which
never
is why
mess
I
with
told
cars.
you to take pictures.
Well, I hadn't gotten that far yet. I was dumping the gas out.
Yeah, it goes there.
Yeah, well... oh man, even the wife's talking shit. That's great. Oh man, my phone's gonna die. Yeah, that's alright. I can worry about comments later. I'll just go rewatch the stream.
Well, I didn't tell him to completely flip it upside down. All he would have had to do was just angle it a little bit, and it would have poured out.
Yeah, well, I did angle a little bit. It just left some in there. I was trying to do a good job
Alright.
and completely clean it.
Take that side off.
And then that side. Yeah, I know.
Take
that's
that
why
side
I got
off.
where'd I put it?
I already found out where it goes. It's just not down in there all the way.
Very senior stubby. God, I'm naming tools. What's wrong with me?
Yes, Jim, he turned it upside down and completely dumped the gas out of it.
Yep.
Yes, sweetheart, all that gas is in the cooler just because that cooler don't get used for jack.
It's okay. You can wash it out. Dirt don't hurt. Well,
It's a little peg impact.
senior stuff.
Yes, sweetheart, it fell into the cooler.
It didn't fall into the gas, though. I'll give myself that.
It fell in the cooler, pulled it out, and I found out where it went and dropped it back in there.
What's that look for? Not like I did it on purpose.
Now, see, the fun part is you get to... Well, I need to get out my good putty knife so you can go through and pull off all that
out.
old gasket.
You mean the putty knife that's in the bottom drawer? Or do you have a smaller one?
Actually, I got one that's a lot stiffer that won't really bend, that has an edge on it to help scrape it off and break the seal. Girly hands.
Ouch.
Well, you're growing the fingernails to match it.
Oh, shut up. Couldn't find the clippers.
No, we found it. It fell straight into that cooler where you dumped the gas in. Hang on. Let me see. That diaphragm. There's the spring. Can't lose the spring.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, the rebuild kit that I ordered comes with everything, minus the pegs and the BBs.
Of course. So if I'd have lost, I'd be fucked.
No, this car came with a second carb,
Oh, yeah.
just like this one.
Hey, you know what? I forgot about that. Is it in the trunk? It's probably
It's
why I
in that
forgot.
cardboard box over there.
No. That also explains why I haven't noticed. I don't look in the box. I don't want to know what's in the box. Is it Brad Pitt in 7? No. Who is? I think it might be Brad Pitt, actually.
That might be why he has the girly hands, Jim, for picking up the small stuff.
Oh, it certainly helps.
I guess this weekend I'll drop the gas tank somehow. You know what? I got 2 more jack stands. We can just jack up the back, put it up on stands.
Mm-hmm.
What am I caught on? A bolt. Very carefully pull that off. What is that? It's a freaking spider web.
That could be a problem, too. There, see? Ta-da. Alright, anything else you want me to pull off? Drop these in.
Yes. Set you guys down for just a second. Stare at my overflow hose. The old diaphragm's off. Springs in the bucket.
What am I doing? Yeah, I know.
A
I
wrench.
took that off. Obviously. I'm trying to think of what size.
A big one.
Alright.
That generally helps.
Well, yeah, generally, but that's gonna be too big.
Try that one. And I might not even have the size we need.
Nope.
Alright, grab me my channel locks. I'll do it. I will do it.
Alright. Fine, I'll hold the camera. Hold the camera, bitch.
Well, you look like one, so why not? I didn't want you turning it the wrong way.
I'm not.
Well, you done it earlier with a nut.
No, I was turning it the right way.
Let's see, we can probably take that off too. I don't know, can you guys think of anything else we can go ahead and take off of the carb? Besides the butterfly in the bottom. Can probably take the choke off of the end. Make sure that's all good and clear. Righty, loosey, lefty, wrongy.
That's gonna mess up my... Look, I already have trouble with my rights and lefts.
You want to know how they taught us in school growing up, Darian? If it makes a capital L, it's left.
loser.
If it makes a backwards L, it's a right.
Yeah, loser. Yeah.
Forgive him. It's the drugs.
Not anymore.
So, you guys think of anything else to take off this card? Because it does need a good bath.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't drop that same pin as you.
Yeah, it's between your legs. Give me a second. I'll grab it.
I pulled a Darian. I lost the pin.
See, now you can't give me shit. Cause you did it too.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if we should take that choke off, Gonzo. So go ahead, snap some good pictures of the choke, and then start taking off the screws.
My phone's dead. My phone died
We'll
3
just
minutes ago.
watch the live stream.
Look, man, I'm already living the live stream. I don't need to go back and rewatch it.
All right, go ahead and take the choke off. It's going to be recorded on the camera anyways. Just when I tell you to say stop, stop, so I can actually get it.
Oh, just those?
3 flat heads, and then that cap will pop off.
Okay. Okay.
I learned if you don't know what lever A does, then lever B. Is it me or does his hands remind you guys of Cruella de Vil too?
Really? Now I'm getting animated Disney characters? Come on, you can do better than 101 Dalmatians. It's so much easier just to do this by hand, that way I don't drop it.
Well, if you use the drill is magnetized.
Yeah, well, I ain't taking the bitch way out. Look, it'd be like 10 times faster, but still.
If you just use a drill in the beginning, you'd already have it apart.
Yeah, well, I don't care. Gives me something to do.
Yes, sweetheart. 101 Dalmatians is a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic Disney.
Gonzo said in The Wicked Witch of the West.
Okay, Wizard of Oz. That's a throwback.
Dude, I'm surprised you're old enough to even know those movies.
Really? Dude, I watched good classic movies growing up.
No offense, but I know your parents. It's kind of hard to believe. Alright, let me see it in case that spring pops out. Alright.
What else?
I already said Cruella de Vil, Jim.
Want me to take those out too?
Yeah. Let me see. What do you guys think?
Well, it's a good thing I'm a hands-on learner. Otherwise, I'd be fucked. It's not a bad time to say I want to smoke. Considering I'm surrounded by flammable shit and my hands are covered in flammable shit. Well, if my hands catch on fire, it was worth it. Nope. It's gone. Cool.
Hey, take that off.
Okay.
That way that can all get good and clean. Because I want to take a soft wire brush to it and careful with tilting it. Set it back down. Set it back down.
Tilted.
Set it back down.
No. Of course, everyone is in
The
between.
thimble screws.
3/8, which means 5, 7. Okay. As you tilt it upside down.
I'm holding my finger over it, genius.
Give me a second. Oh, that's way too big. What the hell was I thinking?
What size did you grab?
Wait.
Way too big, don't tell me, Jack. Did you try a 7/16?
Looking for roughly.
Did you try a 7/16?
No, that's actually the one I'm looking for. Yeah.
No. Right now, I'm just looking the carburetor over, Gonzo.
Could be a 12.
Dude, it's American made. It's going to be standard.
Look, I already used a millimeter on it once. It hurt. Because it's standard, you can't use some metric shit.
Are you talking about that, Gonzo? Ooh, that'll be fun. I don't think I have anything big enough to take the butterfly off.
Mm-mm.
Here.
Yeah, that way I can just test. Just too big. That's way too small. Correct.
Did you try the 7/16?
Where is it?
Because you're not finding it in the toolbox.
No. Then I looked through all. Could have been the one that was there.
No, that was a 1/2 inch there.
Okay, and that was
Don't tell me you lost a 7/16 wrench.
I didn't lose.
Hey, what do you know? It's right here.
Oh, look at that. Look, I'm blind.
And you wear glasses too.
That don't mean nothing.
Hey, what'd I say? What size is that?
7/16.
What'd I tell you it was?
A snug fit.
The air mixture?
Oh, I dropped it. Look, it wasn't in there as far as I thought. Cool. Anything else?
Alright, Darian. So you can learn. Air mixture screw.
What?
Which one is the air mixture screw?
I don't know. Just go ahead and tell me. No, green spring on it.
Green spring. What color is that spring?
That one. Okay.
Show it again.
That one?
The flathead with the big spring around it.
Oh, there's like
Every single screw on here is
they all have springs. That's
is a
real
flathead
helpful.
with a spring impact. But yes, that's the spring.
Okay.
Remember, if you're going to tilt it, keep your finger over that.
Over that hole.
Yes, because that keeps falling out. So just take that out.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting fingers over the hole that way I don't fucking drop it again.
You're gonna need a small one.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Haha.
That's the air mixture screw. At that point it gets damaged, you're gonna have to find another screw.
Toss it in the bucket.
Alright, and y'all think of anything else? It's up here, dude.
I found a hole. I was going to cover it with my finger.
That is pretty nasty.
God, and I haven't got to the top.
No, you haven't.
It's a half inch. Totally didn't have it, but it was recorded on video, so of course it did.
Yeah, where's the jet?
Oh, yeah. Oh man, which monster's mine?
The one farther up on the cowl, by the base of the wiper. That one.
Awesome.
Is it possible that it's part of the top of the carb? Like this right here? Alright. Alright, the pin's out, Gonzo. Matter of fact, the pin can go right in there. Alright, you see that?
Yeah.
Get you a flat head wide enough.
Senior Stubby shall do the trick.
Be careful with it.
No, I'm gonna drop it like I did everything else. Don't worry.
Yeah, look at that. If I can't even get the camera to zoom well, to work right. It's all clogged up. Which is why gas wasn't getting through it.
Oh, found the problem.
That kit should come with a new jet.
Should, but either way, should I can I toss it into the bucket?
Yeah, go ahead and toss it in there. Anything here on top that should come off? Well, that's kind of the whole point of going ahead and soaking it tonight. Here, hold the camera. I want to see how easy this gasket comes off. No, it was doing so good too.
But will it blend?
What are they saying?
Well, I'll read it in a minute. Or you can read it.
Okay.
Yeah. Needle, float. Obviously, the fuel filter needs to come off. But that's why I pulled the 1/2 inch already.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, it's cold. Yep, tomorrow I'm bringing my hoodie. I'll fucking find it.
Well, yeah, the fuel filter was going to come off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the size?
Yeah, it's a 1/2 inch. Of course I remember the size.
Let's watch them break it. Let's watch them break it.
Yeah, as you tighten that bitch on, fucking hard as shit earlier.
Dude, I only done it till it seat good, and then not even an 1/8 turn. You want me to do it?
Yeah, go for it. It tightened. Or I'm just extremely weak. Either one. Put some muscle into it. I hate you.
Don't worry, you loosened it for me.
Yeah, sure. That makes me feel so much better.
Alright, anything else on this? Should the float come off?
That's what they've been saying.
Needle, seat, and float.
I'm gonna pretend I know what either of those things are.
Well, this is the float.
Oh, well, I kind of figured since it kind of put them in there. Yeah, I don't have good words.
I bet his mom opens his Pop-Tarts.
Only on days that end in Y.
Alright, can you get that float out?
Yeah, how?
If you look in the bottom drawer of that toolbox, you will find what looks like a little pick. Since
I don't even need it.
Okay. That was in there loosening than I thought it was.
Yeah, it was. I just barely pushed it.
What's up, TLC Bear? You're missing some fun, man.
Fun for you. I mean, it's a learning experience, so can't say too much. But
Alright. Put that pin in that side tray over there.
okay. Point me to the next thing I need to remove. I'll end up finding it.
The needle and seat.
Okay.
You can actually use a small socket on that because it's not going to be easy to get a wrench in there. Get over here. They're wanting to watch in the camera.
Yeah.
This carburetor's just making a liar out of me tonight. Grab that needle.
Aha! It wasn't me.
No, wasn't you. I was trying to see what kind of shape it's in. Let me see the needle.
Alright, anything else on this thing? Anything else? Anybody at all?
Same thing with the needle and the seat. Alright, so the rest of the top, is it good to go in for a soak to you guys? Well, I'm keeping the needle and seat. I'm keeping everything that comes off except the old gaskets. God. Look down in there where the needle went.
Mm-hmm. Gunked up.
Sit her in there. If you start screaming, I'm going to kick you in the face.
What?
All right, what do you think about
The bottom?
the body of the carb? Is it good to y'all?
Remove anything that moves.
Well, if that's the case, you'll be taking off all that right there between the choke and the body. Which will be easy.
This is all I got for you. All I got for you right here. Not gonna happen. Which is probably gonna happen now. Should just kept my mouth shut.
What, this? The carb top's already in soaking. By the way, once this goes in, tap that top back on.
Yeah.
All right, well, the body's going in.
Fit in there properly. I might have to remove the bucket. I'm gonna have to remove the bucket. No. It's okay, that's really easy. Oh, hey, gasket.
Just set all the big parts actually down in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Yay.
You know what it done here, Rod? Nothing. It got a little chilly.
Oh, my hands are extremely flammable now.
Hey, you guys want to see something funny?
I'll slap the shit out of you. Yeah, that's a great idea, right next to the fucking can.
Hey, instant clean. Rod, you should come down here. It's going to be in the high 70s, low 80s Friday and Saturday. Seriously.
Look, it's the only rag you got out here. Ain't my fault.
It's not my fault my wife used all my shop rags.
Locate the rest of them. Just need my hands slightly less flammable.
Alright, well, that was fun.
Let's light my hands on fire. Hey guys, you want to see a magic trick? I don't think it's going to work now. Right,
Dude, if your hands catch fire, I will laugh. Ah, damn it.
Nothing. How about the left hand?
It ain't going to light.
Man, I tried.
Well, the carb's off, broke down and soaking.
Hey, back to the ceiling. Everybody's favorite part of the show.
Hey, I will kick you in. I don't have very many options.
True.
Carb's off, soaking. Rebuild kit will be here around 2 o'clock tomorrow for me to go pick up. And then The offspring of Waldo and Shaggy over here.
What?
The offspring of Shaggy and Waldo over here is going to put it back together.
Well, I mean... Oh, yeah. I get shit all over my hands. It don't matter.
Hey, you took the thing apart. You're going to put it back together. You got to learn.
I kind of already figured I was going to be putting it back together, considering I took it apart.
So, I watched you. I can put it back together right now.
Well, so can I. Yeah. Alright. Hope my hands aren't too flammable. Alright, just don't touch it with my hands.
So...
Great, all I smell is carb cleaner and gasoline and old ass oil. That's a wonderful smell. God, I'm taking a shower.
Probably have the vacuum running tomorrow and clean up the base, well, the top of the intake where the carb mounts. After that, I might actually just get some tape over it and clean up that top bracket right there.
And tomorrow I'm bringing a charger. Be smart.
Oh, you're going to be smart for a change?
Yeah, you know, and it never crosses my mind until I'm already here. And my phone is dead. So.
But hopefully, once the carb is rebuilt, this thing will up and run without having to dump gas down the thing.
Hopefully. And look, I was actually active on the live stream for once. Woohoo.
Yeah. Hey, wait, if you're the offspring of Shaggy and Waldo, what should we call you?
Shaldo?
Hey, Impact.
Maggie?
We got the offspring of Shaggy and Waldo here. What should we call him? I gotta hear these ideas.
It's not Jinkies. What is Shaggy? Is it Jinkies? No, that's Velma. Yoinks.
Zoinks.
Close enough.
Zoinks is Shaggy. Jinkies is Velma.
Yeah, I know. And then, well, Daphne's just a damsel in distress. She doesn't have anything. She has a mouth gag.
Ruh-roh.
See, that's exactly what I said, Impact.
Waggy or Shaldo?
That's exactly what I said. Try not to blow ashes into it.
Well, at least we had a productive day for the most part. New fuel line. Cleaned out the old metal one.
New fuel pump.
New fuel pump put on. Carburetor off. Broke down. Soaking to be rebuilt. Yesterday we got it actually where we have spark, where it'll start up and run.
Productive couple days.
Yeah. It's been a productive 2 days. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Once it's actually running, I might check the voltage on this alternator and make sure it actually works. Once all that's done and the motor actually runs like it should, I'm going to make plans on yanking it out.
Oh, cool. I forgot you get that orange.
Huh?
Forgot you got the good soap.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's easy stuff, Rod.
That makes me disappointed.
Well, you are an apprentice rookie. Well, an apprentice noob.
Yeah, well, I know how to tear shit out of a car. I just don't know how to fix it and put it back in.
Well, you're learning.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm actually going to work on my welding and learn how to weld, and I'm going
I know how to weld.
replace everything.
That's something I actually know how to do. I wouldn't call myself a good welder, but I'm calling myself decent. Damn.
I bet they're all Fords too, ain't they, Rod?
It works.
I'm going to use a grinder and a cutting wheel, Mike. How do they get lost in shipping?
It can get lost in shipping.
Wait, I can't say that because I've actually ordered a package that went from Chicago out to Virginia, then down to Mississippi, Alabama, straight across to New Mexico, down to Texas, up to Oklahoma City, and then skipped all the way up to Kansas before coming back.
Yeah, packages can get lost in shipping. It's actually surprisingly easy.
Shit happens. That should be a bumper sticker for the PG-13 people. Shit happens. But yeah, we're going to do a video tomorrow.
Show them how to use a video editor, make it good.
Hey.
Look, you're making progress. I gotta teach you something. Let me teach you electronics. It's about what I know.
That's pretty much what I don't know. I can use my phone. That's about it.
Look,
I'm crap with computers.
I'm great.
But,
pull the ratchet.
yeah, but you can't do that with a classic Ford, though, Rod. If this car goes up from Tannerite, I know who to come track down. That's true, Jim. But his trade's always changing. This classic stuff doesn't.
Yeah, but I'm able to keep up with the times for now.
Yeah. With the shape this Mustang is in, it'd take half a pound, it'd be done.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember Gonzo's request, which I'm pretty sure everybody agrees with. Tired of seeing up my nose.
No, it was the ceiling.
No, Gonzo said something the other day.
Oh, about your nose? Yeah, about both of them.
Yeah, but I won't have a house and things in my carport.
Yeah.
I've only got up part of my wall. I still got half of it to do.
You're making progress.
That's easy stuff.
Yeah, I know. Shit I could do in my sleep.
I'd love to see that. The only thing that was difficult about that was getting the frame together without being able to lay it down on the ground.
I worked in construction for like half a year, so...
Yeah, Rod, it could be a problem if you blow it up in my carport.
Man, I hope you have homeowner's insurance.
My grandmother-in-law does, because this is her house.
Well, look at that.
I'm screwed. I'll lose everything.
Covered by insurance, you're good.
Except, there is a silver lining to this. But I can't say it in case she's watching.
That's okay. 3 minutes later.
I don't want to catch the parts when they're flying like 100 miles an hour. Are you crazy? I've been blown up. It sucks. Never again.
You still got all your pieces attached. You're good.
Yeah, I was lucky.
I'm not saying you weren't, but you still got all your pieces.
You dunk it in the rust remover, then you know what you have work.
Rod, if there's going to be anything left.
Rod, there won't be nothing left. The motor will fall on the ground.
There won't be a front end. Or really half a car.
I have been watching some of Joe Daddy's videos and finally figured out what the torque boxes are. Those look like a fun little project.
Yay.
You see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
Torque box. Comes up, it's flat on the front, flat on the bottom, at an angle like that, and then the floorboard curves up in front of it.
Man.
They're a fun little project.
Yeah, fun. I'd rather rebuild the engine 3 times.
That'll be easy.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of the point.
Except by then you should have the torque specs memorized.
Yeah, I would certainly hope so.
Thank you. But yeah.
I'm gonna roll with this one the rest of the way. It's kind of bugging me.
Won't do you any good. It'll fall back down as soon as you shut the door. I've already done it several times.
Correct you are.
It's all loose.
Nope, I got it sealed. Aha.
But yeah. Now I just got to figure out what the next thing is going to be once I got the carburetor rebuilt back on and the thing running, besides yanking it out. Might just take a break and save some money up. Yeah. Well, I already know the general layout of a motor. I've rebuilt motors, the heads, the whole 9 yards. I've put exhaust systems on. Shaldo over here.
Man, why Shaldo? I'm so dead.
He doesn't know any of that stuff. But it'll be fun. That it will be. By the way, I will be over at the house early in the morning.
Okay, about how early?
When I wake up.
About how early?
Depends on when my wife starts kicking me in the back and then out of the bed.
Okay, I'll set an alarm for 7.
At least she sends you Ford bars. He sends me snow. No, I don't sleep that late, Rod. I have before, but that's just from insomnia. I could get off this live stream right now, go lay down in bed, not touch my phone, and I'll lay there for another 4 or 5 hours. I've had a cast iron frying pan up the head, and my head cracked the cast iron skillet.
Yeah, but that felt great, though.
Well, it also felt great when my mom hit me in the chest with a fistful of rings and bent the rings around her fingers, and I just stood there laughing. It didn't hurt.
We eventually got to put these on. But...
No, because everything's coming back out. The
Yeah,
core support's got to be replaced.
Look, don't even bother just saying all this needs replaced. Just say the front end needs replaced, and you got.
Oh, that's one thing we need to do
up.
tomorrow is we need to get up underneath that dash, use a light, and check and see if that cowl's rusted through, because that's all one piece up there. The only way to check it's from underneath.
Okay, cool. Means I get to climb underneath the
So
steering
I
wheel
need to find my flashlight and get it up
I'll bring
on
one.
charge.
I'll bring one.
I got a flashlight that's 3 pieces that snaps apart. You can angle the
I've
edge of it.
got a little LED one that's fucking awesome. And it's fresh batteries, so I won't die on
Mine are rechargeable batteries. I just gotta find it. My kids keep getting in my stuff.
Yeah, yours, you gotta find. Mine, I know where it is.
All right, Jim. Take it easy. Have a good night.
Shit, my leaning spot.
Hey, Rod, how are you doing since you stopped taking your pills?
Oh, man. Puns.
Rod done a video, I think it was yesterday. He ended up taking himself off his medication because his doctor put him on a new one, and he started having the side effects that were listed. So he just stopped taking all of his medication except his insulin. I wasn't able to watch the whole video, but I was able to watch that much of it. But yeah, it was side effects like if you're extremely tired or you're weak in the knees, that kind of stuff. If you're gassy, seek immediate help. And he was having all those problems.
Oh, fuck.
But oh,
Bless you.
I'm thinking what we might do tomorrow, if it's up and running, we're going to hit the store and get some mean green or purple power, tape up the electrical connections and everything, make sure those are all good, and we're going to soak the motor down and get it all cleaned up. Half tempted to do an oil change on this thing because I don't know how old that oil is. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised the exhaust ain't rusted through. It does impact. I mean, all this is just from wiping it with my finger and using a wire brush. Now, I bet it'll look pretty damn good once it's all cleaned up. The hood's not going back on anytime soon, Mike. But yeah, I just didn't want to waste time cleaning it up if the motor wouldn't start at all. Awesome.
What'd you drop?
I just knocked off the choke cover.
Yeah, that's alright. Spring still in 6 o'clock. Almost all over. Okay.
You good?
Yep.
You want to pull that fuel line out and put the cap back on the can?
Yeah.
It is going to drain fuel.
Not gonna drain as much now.
Don't lay it on the ground. Roll it up or stick it up somewhere where nothing will get in it.
Stick it right there. Where'd you put the cap? There it is.
Honestly, I think I might have been in the same boat as you, Gonzo. Never got married, never had kids, had money. Yeah, I'd probably have my own little shop.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Stand
getting
next to
ready.
the car. Standing next to the rust bucket. What? I mean, I don't know.
What? Let me talk to her.
Alright, let me just hand in the phone. I don't know.
What's up?
My phone's almost dead, so it's gotta be brief.
Depends. What you need. Where does she live? Oh. What about what's wrong with the Jimmy?
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, if she's out of gas and you're not going to have the money tomorrow, how's she going to get gas? Oh. Yeah, we'll have to make it really damn quick. Alright, I'm going to finish up my live stream, then I'll head over that way. Yep. Here's Darian.
Okay. Okay, cool. Is it in the microwave or the fridge or on the counter? Oh, yes. Okay, awesome.
Alright, guys.
See you when we get there.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. I got to run somebody out to give someone some gas.
And take Shaldo back home.
Yeah.
You know what? Shaldo's still better.
I'm not. I'm already planning on dropping the gas tank and dumping whatever's in there. And if there ain't no holes in it or too badly rusted, I'm going to clean it up real good.
And put it back in. Hopefully it's not. Like, hopefully it's...
Well, those lines are going to have to be replaced.
Oh, well,
which I'll probably run rubber line all the way up for the time being.
Yeah, I know the lines will have to be replaced. I'm just hoping the gas
Alright,
is in
guys.
decent condition.
Like I said, I'm just going to do a video tomorrow. I'm not going to live stream on the carburetor rebuild and whatever else I plan on doing.
Waldo out.
So, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
See you on the next live stream.
Well, they'll see me in the next video if they watch the video.
Well, they'll see me too. That's while I'm doing the carburetor rebuild.
Night, guys.